Cyber Reapers! Hello, Cyber Reapers! Real quick, before we start the actual video, I just wanted to say my book, it's a sci-fi thriller, YA young adult, is coming out in July, so if you want to pre-order it, you can. The cover is right here, and also, I'm looking for ARC readers, so if you are potentially interested in something of that genre, feel free to go to the link below. I have all the links in the description, all about that. Alright, I don't want to take up all the time of this video on my book because this is supposed to be about a different book, so I just wanted to say that though, because I'll say that pretty often from now on. Alright, thank you. Oh, hey. Hey, how's it going? Yeah? Oh, you told me the other day you were gonna, confess to your crush, right? Did you do that, or? No, not yet. No worries. I always get super embarrassed about, confessing to my crushes. Please do not ask me about the embarrassing stories with that. I mean, everything ended up okay, don't worry. So, I mean, it totally, however it goes, it'll be fine, alright? Even if they don't like you back, it seriously will not be the end of the world. It might be a little awkward for a bit, but, I'm telling you, it'll be okay. Alright, so, yeah, I'm here to support you. Oh, what? Sorry. What did you just say? Oh, you wanna do a love letter kind of thing. Oh, interesting. Have I done? I actually have, but it's not the most motivational story just because it did not work out, but that's okay. No, hey, don't get demotivated. Wait, I like this idea. It's super creative. And you said your crush likes, like, writing and stuff, right? And creative, like, handmade things, so yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, that's a perfect idea. That's wonderful. What do you have, like, have you done it? Have you written the letter? Not yet. Oh, that's why you came to me. Oh, okay. Well, I have not written a love letter in a while, but, I have just read a book that was, actually really fun and cute, and it's a romance, and it involved writing love letters. So, you know what? Can I tell you about that book a little bit as, like, inspiration? And I can also help you out with, like, I mean, I'm a writer. I've got plenty of, like, crafty supplies. So I've got pens, I've got, stickers. Yeah. Now, I don't know what kind of card you want, or if you want to do, like, a special type of paper or something. Oh, you have cards. Okay. We have options. Great. I love that. You came prepared. So, yeah, okay. Do you want... Alright. Can I see your card options? What do you got? Yeah. Oh, they're right over here. Okay. Let me put my pen down. Okay. Alright, we've got a larger size one and a smaller sized one. Okay. Alright, so let me take a look at the larger one first, because it looks colorful. Got an envelope here. And this. Oh, it's from the MD Anderson Cancer Center, so it's a part of the Children's Art Project, is that right? Oh, that's so cute. So yeah, it's got a heart and everything. Okay, nice choice. I like that. So yeah, going for a very colorful sort of look. And also you have plenty of space to work with, so that's nice. Can I see the other one? Oh, I set the other one over here, of course. So, put the envelope over with the card. Oh, this looks fancier, but also smaller. Oh, it's got a little gold around the edges too, little lines. nervous about getting a card with like hearts on it. Okay, I see. Let me guess, you just went down to like Barnes and Noble or somewhere and you were just like, I need more options for cards, so I'm gonna get this one. Was that you? Did you do that? Hey, it's okay. I don't judge. Oh, you just happen to have this one on hand. Okay. Alright, so a little less, like me, I guess. Me and my awkward self. But okay, well, you know what? It's very faint, so I think we could cover it with some stickers or something, and it would be perfectly fine, because, yeah, the inside is blank, isn't it? Okay. So yeah, and you have plenty of room in here, too. So, I guess it depends on if you want to go with, like, a short and sweet kind of note, with the more formal, fancy-looking kind of, or a blank slate kind of thing, versus, like, a more colorful option. So, did you have an idea on, like, what you wanted to do? Oh, you wanted my opinion. Oh, tell me about your crush again. Like, what are they like? Are they more, do you think they lean more artsy, cute? Like, would they appreciate also, like, the that this is from, the Children's Art Project? Or would they prefer something that's a little more formal or small and cute? Like, I don't know, this looks more like a kind of, well, I don't know. What are you thinking when you, imagine that moment you're just like, you hand it to them, or you leave it in their locker, or on their desk, or whatever you're doing, whenever you, like, when it leaves your hand, what do you imagine? Do you feel like you would feel better about one or the other? What are you feeling? Oh yeah, we can totally cover this with stickers. We could also put stickers on this one too if you want, but I feel like that might clash a little bit with the cover, so I might say stickers on the inside for this one, if you wanted to do stickers at all. I have a few cute penguin stickers with like hearts and stuff. If you wanted to go with those, that's what I have on hand for like fun little cute heart things. And who doesn't love penguins, right? I feel like that's a red flag right there if you don't like penguins. Anyway, my companions are very much penguins, if you can't tell. Anyway, yeah, you know me. So, you know what, I think this one, because you have more space, and and you can also say that it's from the Children's Art Project, and so it's a charity related thing, and if your crush doesn't like charities for whatever reason, that's also a red flag, so might as well just go with that, you know, and it's creative and it's fun, so how about that? And it gives you a little more room to write also, because well, how is your handwriting? Is it tighter and smaller, or is it like larger, more scribbly? I'm not judging for whatever type of writing you have, or handwriting. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, this card will work plenty fine. So yeah, there's plenty of room. So okay, very nice. So that's progress right there. We picked out a card. That's awesome. And you already have the envelope. You're so prepared. Hey, you know what? I mean, it's hard every step of this, because I imagine you're feeling kind of anxious, you know, right? And just worried about the reaction. Like, that's completely understandable. So, how about we just focus on the here and now for the moment, because you can control that, right? You control what you do right now, even if you can't necessarily control your feelings or how strong they feel. I think it'll definitely be okay, no matter what, and I'll be here to support you also, however it goes. But right now, I'm also just here to support you in doing something fun, like making this fun card, right? So, you already have the card picked out. That's great. Now, for figuring out the message, or, no, actually, yeah, we should probably do the message next, figuring that out, right? So, yeah. Oh, you want to hear about the book? Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, because I think the book is definitely inspiring for this kind of thing, just because it's so cute. It's so wholesome, it's so inclusive, it's so great. And that's not to say that there's not any, like, negative feelings in the book, but they bolster the positive feelings. They support it, they complement it. It's great. And of course, it's a happily ever after kind of ending, so yeah. Okay, you want me to tell you about that book? Okay, yeah. So the book is called Love Letters for Joy, and it's by Melissa C. And so, okay, premise, it's a romance, it's contemporary, it's set in New York, or New York City specifically, and the two main characters that we focus on, one of them, her name is Joy, and she's plus size, asexual, panromantic girl with cerebral palsy. So, and she's in high school. She's in her senior year specifically. She's got a close group of friends who are super supportive of her, except for one, but we'll get to him later. And yeah, so super supportive friend group, but tensions kind of get raised whenever things don't go to plan with their college plans. They all kind of wanted to stay in one place together, but Joy got accepted to a school across the country, and it's a really, really good program, and she thinks, yeah, you know what, she's gonna go for it. She's gonna go to that school, even though it means not being in the same area as her friends, and so tensions rise because of that. And then we get to our second main character. His name is Nathaniel, and he's how do I describe him? Well, he comes from a family of doctors, so there's a lot of high expectations on him, put on him, and he has asthma, and he is panromantic. His parents do not know about the panromantic part. Well, actually, his family doesn't. But yeah, his siblings are very supportive of him. His parents, though, are a little bit, well, they again, high expectations are set on Nathaniel, and so talking with his parents is a little harder. But yeah, those are those two, and they are both competing for the spot of valedictorian. They're both neck and neck. Is that the right phrase? They're very close. They're very close to. It could go either way of who gets valedictorian. And they're both seniors about to graduate high school, and they go to the same high school. And yeah, so that's setting those two up. Also, to mention, they have kind of a rivals to lovers thing going on with, like, they have that trope, because they are definitely very much, they are competing for that spot, the valedictorian aspect thing, and they kind of get on each other's nerves. Thing is, though, you discover later on that it's actually just, they're super awkward around each other specifically, and they don't know how to talk to each other, and they do care about each other, but it kind of gets expressed via bickering. So, but yeah, over the course of the novel, it's you notice more and more how they check in with each other, because they notice that the other one is not doing okay or not feeling okay, and so they set their rivalry aside every so often to be like, hey, Are you doing all right? That kind of a thing. And so that's really neat, and it happens more and more as you get further along into the story. But where do the love letters play in, you might ask? So their school has this anonymous alias person who writes love letters for pretty much everybody on campus, or anybody who wants a love letter written for somebody else. And it's a known thing. It's not like they're a ghostwriter. It's more of it's a cute thing for someone to be asked out with a love letter written by the Cupid figure, which I don't remember what the alias is actually called, but it's Cupid something or something Cupid. We're just gonna call the alias Cupid for right now. So Cupid writes these letters. So the way it works is students around campus email this Cupid email address, and Cupid writes up a letter based on just the situation that the student describes, being like, okay, here's some things I really like about this person, and stuff like that. But yeah, at one point, Joy kind of gets a little unsure about her feelings. She kind of goes, am I missing out on romance? It's my senior year. I've been focusing so much on my studies, and everybody seems to be super excited about romance, especially like her two of her close friends get together. And so she's kind of going, I don't know what's am I missing out, that kind of thing. So she writes to Cupid, but instead of asking for like a love letter, she asks a question, and I believe the question is along the lines of, is there a formula for romance? And Cupid gets intrigued by this question, and especially because nobody ever really asks Cupid questions, they just like ask for a love letter. So Cupid responds back, and that starts the ongoing conversation throughout the year between Joy and Cupid. Thing is, Joy does not know that Cupid is Nathaniel, her rival. So, and Nathaniel the whole time is kind of going, huh, or at least at the beginning he's going, huh, well, this is kind of interesting. I don't really talk to Joy like this in person all that much, so maybe this is kind of interesting, because I'm too awkward to talk to her like this in person, so maybe like this could be fun. So he talks with her via the Cupid alias for a while, but as in person Joy and Nathaniel interact with each other more, they start to realize, hey, maybe they have feelings for each other, and Joy expresses that to Cupid, and now Nathaniel's going, yay, she maybe likes me back, and also at the same time, oh no, she does not know that I am Cupid and that she isn't confiding in me about me. So yeah, shenanigans happen, ensue, all of that. And there's so much inclusivity. There's like pretty much the whole cast is queer and or disabled, and like just so many characters are so supportive of each other, and it's such a sweet book. It felt like such a welcoming book. And even though there were characters where they weren't supportive of another character's identity or aspect to them, or even they were trying to be false, they were trying to be, they weren't genuine, I guess. And I don't want to spoil exactly who, but just in case you want to read this, because I think, honestly, I might recommend this to you also before you give your letter to your crush, because this is such a cute book that it's just, I think it'll inspire you. So, right now the premise is inspiring you maybe, but the actual book I think would be really neat for you to experience. But yeah, that's kind of the premise premise, the setup, the idea, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention up front. Cause, yeah. Oh, I don't remember if I finished my thought. I'm sorry. I ramble. But I think the thought, though, about, like, even though there are some characters that are not supportive, there are just so many others that are, and it really just reinforces this idea of, like, how important a support system is. So I hope I can be that support system for you right now while you're going through these emotional feelings and everything. So, yeah. And I just said emotional feelings, and I call myself a writer. Anyway, I'm being informal, so, yeah. Emotional feelings. And I don't mean to make light of your situation, I'm making light of my word choice. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so, letter. What are you thinking? Because I think really it's in the book, like Cupid figure usually asks for, like, traits related to the crush, like whoever the student is crushing on, right? Cupid is like, okay, what do you like about them? How do you feel about them? Try to express it in words that are, your own. And so I guess maybe with you, I would suggest, by the way, do you want advice or do you want to just get writing? Okay, a little bit of advice. Okay, I can do a little bit. Yeah, I would say leaning into that sort of thing, yes. And keep in mind how well you know them. And you don't want to put too much pressure on them in case they don't reciprocate your feelings. I know that might be a little... It's not the optimistic angle, but still, I think if you want to continue being friends with them after, or, seeing them in your daily life after, then to make it as not awkward as possible for the case of them not liking you back in that way, then just, like, don't put too much pressure into your words, I guess, is what I mean to say. Just let it be. It can be sweet, it can be genuine, but I think generally just keep it kind of short, kind of simple. Well, it doesn't have to be short, I just mean, like, make it genuine. Go with stuff that you feel like would make them feel good. Like, what would make them feel good to read? Because it'll be awkward on their end if they don't reciprocate your feelings. They'll absolutely love the letter if they do reciprocate your feelings. But if they don't, then still seeing compliments will at least make them feel flattered. And I think for someone you care about, that's definitely a good thing. And I think it'll make them feel a little better about, emotions are such difficult things, right? And it can be so awkward to express feelings. And you're going a particularly creative route too, so I think just do what or write what you think feels genuine. Doesn't put too much pressure on them, and also makes them feel good, and maybe just try your best to keep it simple. You don't have to describe every single instance of, like, why you like them, and yeah, I don't know. Is there any specific questions you have about that whole thing, or do you think you want to just get writing? Because Because for me, with any kind of writing thing, really, it's just a matter of like sometimes I have to just get words on the page. And also, I suggest for this you don't write directly on the card for your draft. You know, like write on a spare piece of paper. So yeah, if you want. So here's a spare piece of paper. And if you'd like, would you like a pencil? I feel like for drafts, I like pencils. Well, also, pens are fine too, since it's a draft, and again, it's on a separate piece of paper, so it's okay to scratch off stuff if you'd rather. So I've got, you know, standard pencil right here. If you'd like that. Nice wooden pencil. Or if you'd like a pen, do you care about the color right now? I mean, it's just for your own personal enjoyment, I think, for your ease of writing. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Because, yeah, I've got a black pen here. Alright, so would you like the pencil or the pen? Okay, yeah, here you go. And let's see, alright. So you got your cards, I've got. Well, you know what? You focus on writing your draft. Do you want quiet? Do you want me to talk? Or do you want me to, I don't know, what makes you feel most comfortable right now? Okay, yeah. Alright, I'll sit here for a little bit, and I don't know, I guess I'll play with the stuff I have over here, I guess. I don't know. Just make noise a little bit. So I'll leave you be for a little bit, and you just let me know whenever you're done, or maybe I'll check in whenever it looks like you might be stumped or something or other. We're almost done. Hey, it's okay to to not entirely know what to say or to write, you know? But again, I think when it comes to any kind of writing, really, you kind of have to dive in. Sometimes you might not know what to say until you start saying it or start expressing it. And also, don't try to edit while you're writing. Just keep going. Let it kind of stream out of you, and I think you'll find something from there that you like. Okay? Alright. I'll be over here. Okay? get so nervous about writing, regular cards, about me messing with my handwriting and just like if I spell something wrong, did you spell check your, the note you have there, your draft? I find it really helps if I just double check the spelling, or if I type it into Word, or to Google Docs or something or other, to check the spelling on it. Oh, you already, okay, nice. You're way ahead. You're way ahead. Very nice. Yeah, okay. So, how do you feel on that? Do you feel like this draft is what you're looking to say? Do you want to edit for a little bit, or did you already do your edits? Yeah, okay. You're very enthusiastic, I love it. Yeah, okay, it's understandable to be nervous too. You can be enthusiastic and also nervous at the same time. Again, when writing regular letters for me, I'm very much like, oh no, what if I smudge it or something? But don't worry, I've got some good stationery for you. If you want to make sure you don't, that it doesn't smudge or anything, you can borrow some of my pens if you want, and also just in case, make sure to just give it a minute or two for it to dry after you write. But yeah, I think you shouldn't worry too much about it. I know it's easy for me to say, because I'm not the one expressing my feelings like this, but I'm here to support you. And yeah, I guess I don't really have much for me to do right now. Besides hype you up, I guess. You ready to write the message? Yeah. Okay. And you're sure you want it on this card? Because you don't have to go with what I say. You can do the other one, if you want. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, why not do it on both? That way you can choose later which one you really want to go with, right? Okay, yeah, sure thing. Alright. Here, I'll hand these both to you then, for you to go ahead and, write up the message in both of them. Just remember, one of them is bigger than the other, so you have a little more space in the bigger one. But yeah, okay. So, oh, this is so exciting. Alright, since you're just transcribing, well, do you want a pencil or do you want a pen for the initial? A pencil just in case. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Well, I bestow upon you this pencil. There you go. Alright, and that way you can go ahead and draft out something. Well, draft out, you already have the draft. You can write it so that you can, edit it if you find that the spacing isn't quite right or something or other. Now remember, this doesn't have to be perfect, I think, based on what you've told me, I think this person will appreciate it being handwritten and everything. I think they'll find it even nicer that it's not perfect, So, yeah, I think you don't have to worry about that being an issue of if your handwriting's a little messy, no worries. As long as they can read it, I think it'll be perfectly fine. And if they can't read it, then, well, I don't know, I guess either you'll tell them how you feel when they ask you about what is in this letter, or I guess you can write another one or something. I don't know. That's up to you at that point, I guess. But yeah, so, okay, I see that you're working on it. Nice. And do you want me talking, or do you want me... You know what, I can work on finding you a good pen to work with for once you are done with your penciling. So, basic black for the lettering, just so you have a higher contrast between the black ink and the white background. But if you really want something like a dark blue or something, I think we can do that too. I would, though, definitely go with something dark for the main lettering. If you want cute little designs on there, like if you want to draw a heart or something, I've got other things, to be able to, to work with. Like, there's this pink, that's a highlighter. There's this pink pen that I've been playing with. So, if you want something like that, you can go with that. There's also a nice bright blue or a bright green. Lots of fun stuff. So, if you want anything for embellishments, I think there's a purple in here. Is that purple or is that pink? I can't tell in this lighting. That's a pink. I'm pretty sure I have purple in here. Oh, is that a purple? That's a black pen. I'm playing guess in this lighting. There's an expo marker. I was looking for an expo marker just the other day. There's another expo marker. I feel pranked right now because I was looking for an expo marker so much. Oh, you don't want to hear me talk about expo markers? Okay. Well, oh my god, I keep picking up expo markers. I'm not kidding. This is not on purpose. Let me guess, I'm gonna pick up the fourth one next in an attempt to find... Did I already pick this one up? I wasn't... I really did not think I was going to pick up another expo marker in searching for another color. Okay, wait. I gotta find one that's not an expo marker. Okay, I see. Okay, there's expo markers over there in a bundle. Do not pick up another expo marker. That is not helpful for letter writing. I mean, I guess if you're writing it on a whiteboard, I guess that's something. That would be creative, certainly, wouldn't it? Oh, okay, what's this? This is a brown, a light brown, I think, actually. So, not an expo marker. What do you know? So, yeah, we've got plenty to work with here. But I think if we're looking specifically for black, though, I would say, and especially if we want something that's not going to smudge, I would go with, oh, yeah, one of these, I think. Let's see, this one, or, oh, that might be blue. No, that's not blue. No, that's not blue, that's black. So either this or this is what I would say. Because back in middle school, back when I first started learning how to draw with pens, my middle school art teacher in 7th and 8th grade, when we were learning, to draw with pens, my middle school art teacher introduced me to these pens, Uniball pens, I believe is what they're called. So, yeah. And these don't smudge easily. You just give them a second or two to dry. And they're very good art pens because they have nice, you can have like really fine tips. I don't know if you can see that. So it makes for really nice drawing and writing, really detailed. This one's the finer one. This one is a little more, as you can see, a little closer to what you would maybe see in a normal pen. I say a normal pen. It's a, I don't know, I guess a normal pen, sure. So, do you prefer the finer pen, or do you prefer the less fine, a little normaler pen, I guess? I don't know how to better put that. I think the specific descriptors are, okay, this one is Vision Needle, and this one is Fine, I think. As in, like, a fine point. So, do you have a preference? Do you wanna try one first, and then, you know, if you try this one first, then you'll have the finer one, but if you find that you want something a little thicker, then this could also work for it. And yeah. Yeah, go ahead and test out both actually on that spare paper. Yeah, there you go, and you can choose from there. So yeah. What are you thinking? Because I got some stickers too. I know you're not quite done yet with the penciling. I'm just so excited because look, stickers. So, and they're so cute. They're so soft. I say soft. The color scheme is very soft, so I'm not sure how easy to tell it is. Oh, that doesn't help. My beige skin up against this pastel sort of color scheme. Can I have a helper? Maybe a helper. Here we go. Borrow you for the darker background contrast. Oh, there we go. I can already tell. It's a little easier maybe to see. But yeah, there's penguins on there. So lots of penguins and also little hearts. Oh, that's a star. Where's the heart? I know there's a heart. Oh, they're closer to my other fingers. Heart. And just cute little penguins and stuff, so. Yeah. Oh, sorry, here. Let me return you to your post. Which pen did you go with? Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. Good choice. Alright, yeah, I see that it's already getting... Yeah, you're already getting good progress made there, huh? Nice. Very good. So do you feel like using stickers, or are they too much? I just want to get back to the stickers thing here. Maybe a couple. Okay. Let me look. Because there's definitely the obvious, you know, the ones with hearts. But I think having just one of the others on there as well could be really cute. For example, there's this little penguin over here who is waving high. So that could be one. And there's also a little heart inside of a speech bubble down here. So, I don't know, maybe that paired with the penguin saying hi, that could be a good combo. If you just want that, I'd say if you choose the little card, maybe go with that on the cover. Oh right, you also have to cover that up. I have washi tape as well, and that might actually do a little better on the cover. I know that's changing the tone a little bit, making it a little more playful for the smaller card. But it would cover up the thank you. Yeah. So if you wanted to see the washi tape, got a whole bag of it here. So let's see. Let's see what kind of colors we got. Got a shiny pink right here. I love a shiny pink. Let's see. Constellations. The gold shiny and the dark blue background. What else? Well, this one's it has little stars and moons on it. It's a little more faint, I think, with the background. It's kind of a darker one, but that's another option. option. Oh, we got another shiny pink. I forgot I collected a few shiny pink ones. This one's a little darker than the other one, though. But yeah, isn't that quite nice? I like a good pink. I like all the colors, really, but I've especially over the past few years reclaimed pink as a color that I like. Because when I was younger, I didn't want to like pink because it was always considered a very girl color, and I, with my non-binariness, very much didn't want to, I don't know, I wanted to separate myself from feeling too much like a girl because other people kept imposing that on me. So I distanced myself from pink and stuff that was associated with girls more so. But now I'm at the point where I go, you know what, I'm comfortable in my own gender, and it doesn't matter how other people see me. And I like pink, and it took me a few years to realize that pink never deserved being rejected just because it's associated with girliness or whatever, you know? Like, it's a color. Color does not have gender, so I really like pink. It looks very pretty. I quite like it, and I'm glad that I can admit that now, that I very much like it. And I even make it in my stories, in my writing, I make it into a color that represents extreme power, especially like supernatural power. So the Grim Reapers in my universe, in my written universe, all have pink irises, and they have like pink as part of their uniform because the personification of death herself, she prefers pink because of its representation of power. So I quite like pink. Now we get to the thinner bands, I think. Oh, there's maybe another couple of thicker ones. But yeah, this thinner one is gold. So, nice shiny highlight. Yeah. Also, I could talk a lot about color in my written universe because every color has a meaning. And I think, well, not a meaning, multiple meanings, and I think it becomes a little clear if you read a few of my stories which colors are associated with what and why certain characters are associated with certain colors. But that's not what we're here to talk about. I could talk a lot about my writing, so let's talk about these though. And I forgot to preface this. This is like a, how'd you describe it? It's got like little orbs, I guess. Just kind of a beigeish goldish color with orbs. So, line, I hesitate to call it line art. I don't know if that's what this specifically falls under. But it's lines, and it's art. I consider it art, because it's a design. Oh, my little washi tape pile is piling up. Let's see, what's this one? This one is too dark for me to tell in this lighting. Can you tell? I hope you can. Yeah, I can tell there's a design on there, I just can't. My eyes are too not. Actually, maybe it doesn't have a design, maybe it's just a color. And I just can't tell. I don't know. Oh, you're almost done writing. Excellent, excellent. Well, I'm almost done showing the washi tape options, so that's good timing. Oh, this is the moon phases, I think. there's so many dark ones. Okay, maybe you can see it better than I can. I know there's a lot of themed ones, though, that are themed around outer space. And also I have pink ones that I got for a particular school assignment where I wanted pink washi tape for it. And yeah, I love it when school assignments result in me getting new craft supplies. So, let me see. I'm trying to remember where I got this one from, because I want to say this one was maybe a gift. But I hesitate to say that because I feel like I'd remember who it was from if it was a gift. Oh, wait. I think it was technically a gift, but it was a school. It was a gift from my school. Like, it was like in a goodie bag kind of a thing, I think. At some kind of event at Reed College where they were giving out like little things like this. So little things like washi tape. I think that's where this is from, and it's got little diamonds on it. Colorful diamonds. Diamonds. So, yeah. Also, yeah, I think the air conditioning just came on, so I'm gonna be a little closer now. Just so you can hear me. And yeah, this one's cute. It's got written words on it. And I think it changes over the course of, I think you have to unroll it to be able to see all the words, because I think there's maybe about 7 different ones. But let's see, there's like lover, dreamer, star chaser, and then good something, I think. Yeah, it gets cut off there, because that's where I last ripped the tape. But yeah, purple background with the gold lettering. Very cute. And that's all my washi tape options. Oh, are you done with you got all of it traced over with the pen? Nice. Good job. Oh, nice job. Like, seriously, that's most of the effort right there. Well, I mean, besides giving it to them. But in terms of the preparation, that's most of the effort right there. You have your message done up, you have your everything. That's awesome. That's completely awesome, yeah. So, yeah, okay. I mean, I have stickers and washi tape. Did you want to go with any of those? A little bit of washi tape. Okay. Now what? Yeah, what color? Or what of those things? Because there's a lot. I mean, it's not a lot. Like, you should see my friend's collection. My gosh. Yeah, she has a lot. She has like this, what is this? A container, like that's maybe like, this big or so around and like this much deep, I guess. And it's just filled with washi tape. I love it so much because she got it as part of like some kind of deal thing. Oh, my cat. Sorry, my cat just came into the room through the kitty door. Yeah. So he might make some noise in the background. But yeah, my friend has a lot of washi tape. I aspire to be to that level of having so much craft supplies. I think she's probably the only person I know who has more craft supplies than I do. So, yeah. She has really good taste in pens, too. Anyway, sorry. That's a tangent. So, yeah, you said washi tape. Did you have a preference on the color? Or do you want me to just throw something at you? Because we can mix and match a little bit, too. Since we have, like, some darker ones, we have some shiny ones, we have some pink ones. I think we can work with our options. options here, What do you think? Okay, yeah. Let's see. I might say, based on your description, and you want just washi tape for the card, the smaller one, right? You don't want you don't want any for the bigger one, for like the inside or anything. Okay, yeah. So for the small card, let's see, since that has, can I see it again? Yeah, okay. So that has lighter background, so I'd say something, the darker colors will look better on it. The gold is very pretty, but I would say, well, actually, no, yeah, it would go, I think. The gold would go okay as well. So if you pair these two, I think it might look pretty nice, because you have the gold matching the gold here, and that also matches the gold that's on the card on the rim, so that if you wanted to like cover up the thank you with, say, a couple of overlapping things of these two, and then maybe, yeah, I think we can make this work. You want to try it? Just like have like a couple of bands, like if you do like here, you could do 3, and if that doesn't completely cover it, you could do 5 bands. Essentially, you do this, and then this to cover up the thank you, and to make it look aesthetic, maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to think if there's like a drawing or something you could do. Do you know if they have a favorite animal? Or actually, if you use the penguin stickers, then maybe stick to penguins. I mean, well, I don't know. If you have an idea for like a cute little doodle kind of design that might go well with like this aesthetic. Oh, you got ideas. Nice. Good. Glad. Because I feel like I am almost close to out of ideas. Like, I'm here to support you, but this is ultimately your endeavor. Yeah. And like, if I can also mention another thing about Love Letters for Joy. That was the book I was talking about earlier with Joy and Nathaniel, and the writing to each other love letters thing without them really realizing, or rather without Joy realizing who she was talking to. I think you would find a lot of joy in that story. Joy. Sorry. I know, main character's name is Joy. But, I think you would find a lot of just satisfaction in that story. So, like, even if, like, however this goes, I think you will enjoy that book, because of the cuteness of it, the wholesomeness of it, and just how welcome that, I don't know, I felt so welcome reading it, that I feel like it's such an inclusive story, and it also teaches a bit about boundaries as well, in terms of like, you know what, if this other person is not respecting you as a person, then you really have to learn when is the point that you change your feelings on them, I guess. And yeah, that's not necessarily an active choice. Like, you're not just going like, oh, well, this friend that I care about, suddenly I do not care about them. Like, you can't really do that, but you can try your best to objectively see their feelings and their behavior and their actions for what they are, and go off of that, with your feelings, I guess. And so, however this goes, I really hope for the best. I hope they like you back, and I hope that this is a really cute start to. to whatever it is you want with them in terms of a relationship. and everything. But I also hope you remember that if it doesn't go the way you ideally want, then you will find support elsewhere in so many other people, and also even maybe this person as well, as a friend, or as a colleague, or as, acquaintance, whoever they may be. And it's really important for you to value yourself and to love yourself, for who you are, as, like, however you might be. If you're awkward like me, or if you're also awkward like the book characters, like Joy and Nathaniel, don't know how to express your feelings via spoken words, or maybe you kind of stutter like I do, or jump around phrases or sentences. However it is you might be, or whatever you feel like, however you might look at yourself and go, that's a little odd, isn't it? I hope you embrace the oddities, all the uniqueness of you. Because I think you're gonna definitely feel self-doubt about this, about your feelings, and going like, is this a good idea? Is this, maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe I shouldn't say anything. And I mean, I'm not here to tell you what's the right answer, what's the wrong answer to all that. Of like, should you do this, or like how you feel about this. I can't really tell you that, because those are answers for you to figure out on your own. But I will completely be here to support you while you figure it out, and while you work through your emotions to figure out whatever it is that you want to figure out. And yeah, because I want the kind of welcomeness and wholesomeness that I felt from, say, stories like Love Letters for Joy. I want to be able to be that supportive friend or acquaintance or whoever I am to you. I want to be able to provide that support. Like, I mean that seriously when I say that I'm here to support you. Regardless of however much you know about me, or however much I know about you. There's just, I think, I'm having trouble finding words, I'm sorry, because I have a lot of strong emotions about this too, of like, I just really want to provide a welcoming space and a space of support, And so, yeah, whether you're talking with me about a book, or I'm blabbing your ear off about a book, or you want to be a writing buddy with me, or helping you with your makeup, or helping you with a love letter, or anything like that, I seriously do mean it when I say that I want this to be a safe space for you, your emotions, however you're feeling. And like, if there's something you think that I can do to help you out with your feelings, please do let me know. And yeah, how's that looking? That letter, because it looks really good. How do you feel about it? Yeah, it looks great. Do you want me to go ahead? Let's see. Here's the envelope for the bigger one. So here's that. And then also, I think the smaller one. Here's the envelope for that. There you go, right here. So that you can wrap up the smaller one as well. So, yeah, I think, it's in your hands now. You've got this. So, yeah. Okay. Deep breath in. this. You really do. Okay? Like, I don't know what else you've got going on top of this. I imagine this isn't your only stressor. And if it is, it's still plenty stress, so I don't know what's going on with you. Just take care of yourself, okay? Drink water. Slow down a little bit sometimes if you need to. Yeah, just take care of yourself, okay? I already said drink water, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. So, yeah, and eat well, all that jazz, all that good stuff. So, and try your best to sleep well as well too. I think that'll help with your emotions. So, yeah. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna head to bed. So, it's been great talking with you though, and helping you out with this. Thank you for listening to me also talk a bit about the book that I just read. Because yeah, I loved it so much. And I seriously mean it of like, if you feel like you want like a wholesome romance, then I recommend it, because I read it in one sitting. I had intended to read a few chapters at the time, but turned into reading the entire book in one night. Actually, that's not true. I read chapter 1 on one night, and then I read chapters 2 through the rest of the book on another night. So technically it wasn't in one sitting, but it was practically in